Hello everybody, this is Steven at Starkey Farmstead. Just got home from work. We got rained out at 2:30.
Woohoo! Excited about that.
Had several packages come in today, so let's see what they're gonna be.
It's unpacking time at Starkey Farmstead. Y'all, we have waited and saved and worked so hard to get what he's unpacking right now. I'm about to just get so excited. Oh, here's a cute little tip. Do you guys know that there is a worm that will eat styrofoam? Oh my gosh, is that my meal?
This is, I think, the pelletizer.
Nope, I think that's the meal. That's the meal. That is my wet and dry meal. There it is. Says it right there. Dry and wet grain feed meal. Yo, I'm so excited. Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty.
I'm probably going to have to buy another wagon because I think we're going to mount this thing on the wagon.
It's actually a great idea.
Well, there's no need to take it all the way out to box.
Yes, it is. We're unpacking. I want to see it.
Got
Okay.
the legs.
Yep, that would be your stand. Now, Steven, if you were going to tell somebody what is a meal for, what is a meal for?
The meal is to grind it to a powder, basically. You can make grits with it. You can make your own corn meal with it. You can make your own rabbit feed, your own horse feed, your own cow feed.
But why is
feed.
the meal important? Tell them what this actually does in the process of making feed.
The meal makes it fine enough, cuts it down to nothing, and it's a powder. And once you mill it, you mix it all together, everything. You get your corn stalk,
Your okra stalk.
Anything you want to make your feed with, you got to mill it down before you can go through the next process, and the next process will be a pelletizer.
And that's on its way too.
It's on its way too, so.
But this is important, and this is also a wet meal. So let us make a couple of points here. If you're thinking about making your own feed, I'll pull once you lift it. If you are thinking about making your own feed, you must have a wet, dry miller. Because when you mill that corn or that okra stalk, it's going to have juice in it, right? It's not 100% dried out unless you're going to fully dry it before. So when you are milling all of that stuff, you have to change. Like what he's got right there, I think is the dry. But there's going to be what you need in here.
Box right here is going to have everything else.
For the wet. So you have to know if you're going to say you're using just dried oats and you want to grind them down, well, you're going to use the dry meal. But if you're going to use a corn stalk, like we are, that's been sitting in the garden, it's still wet. I pulled one up the other day and it was still gooey. That has to be used on the wet meal, and you grind it. But you do have to grind it before you pelletize it. The kid's home.
Yep. All right. Here's the directions. So this is something my wife has to make sure she does not throw away.
And by the way, you guys, from what I understand, I can actually make corn syrup with this here. And if I want to say make maple syrup and stuff like that, or sugar cane, because Steve and I talk about selling sugar cane juices and growing sugar cane next year. Well, I can make sugar cane syrup using this wet meal.
Here. Somewhat like that.
Now, somebody I saw on Facebook the other day was asking me to share how to put on my blades for the wet meal because they bought one from China and it did not come with instructions on how to put the wet grinding blades in.
Huh. It even come with an extra fan.
Hey, love, how was school?
It was good. Good, it does have a guard.
Good, so I don't cut my
When I
fingers off.
picked it
We got
up-
the meal in.
Yes,
When I picked it up, I was not very happy at first because it was not a guard. But thank goodness, opening the box up, there's a guard. Because who would stick their finger in it? My wife.
I would. It'd be me.
And there's the tools and the gasket.
The little box is cute. We'll keep it all in there and label it.
This is a grind.
Yeah, that's
This
the
is
grinding
the stone.
stones.
Stone. And this is the part I gotta put on for the fan, so my wife don't get her fingers cut off.
That's really cute though.
But for now,
And this one right here without shipping, you guys, was $308. You can get this one at Walmart. That's where I ordered it. It
you
is
ordered
the
this
dry,
from Walmart?
dry and wet grain feed mill grinder.
You got your bolts and everything. Now,
We can put it together
apparently-
later,
it's
but
apparently gonna take common sense
that's not me.
to put this together, because the instructions, from what I've seen, doesn't come with too much instruction.
That's what that, so this must also be from China, because that's what she
No,
was
it
upset.
shows some instruction.
or Indonesia.
Or Indonesia,
Yeah,
that's right.
it shows a little bit of instructions, not much.
Okay, what's this right here, though?
Well, we're gonna get to that in just a second.
Oh,
Let me
it's
get all
just
this.
a wood plate, nothing. So what makes me so excited about a wet dry mill, you guys, it opens up so many ideas. So I can make things like sugarcane syrup. I can make things like cornmeal. I can make things like oatmeal. I can make grits. And living in the South, he just got attacked by the cat. Living in the South, that's so important because that's like all the staples to our diet down here. But having our own meal also secures our food. And I'm telling you guys, we are all going to have to go back to learning how to do this. Now, I ordered from Walmart. It is going to run you for a good wet dry meal for a small farm, and we are considered small. Going to run you about $3.50 with your shipping. So just keep that in mind, okay? So please like, comment, and subscribe because we're going to show you how to use that meal before it's over with.
Fitting to go into my next box.
We never get Amazon boxes. One, because Steven and I don't have a credit card and we don't buy things we can't pay cash for. But I did tell you guys, finally got our first check-in from YouTube, and we used it not on crazy stuff, but on things we needed for
Okay,
our
this
farm.
is your
Woohoo! My late
box
birthday
for
present.
grind. It's
A pestle
pestle for herbs.
and mortar, so I definitely need that. I can also crush up eggshells into powder.
Yes.
My husband has told me 100 times he wanted to get me that, and I just have not had the money to get it, but thank you, YouTube viewers. We finally have the money to get the small things.
All right, we got one more package that's coming up.
Whoa, okay, so this is part of Steven's birthday present. My hubby will be 45, and he has wanted one of these for so long. Tell him what it is, booby.
Now, from my seeing of it, it's the sawmill.
A portable chainsaw mill.
chainsaw.
Made in China. I can see it on the side. I am so
Well,
tired of
it's
buying
made
everything
in
from
China,
China.
but heck, almost everything's made in China.
One day, you guys, we'll get a homesteading site up
yeah.
together that will show us. But I want to tell y'all, while he's unpacking that, you can get a mealworm will eat through styrofoam. So I'm going to get some mealworms here soon over the winter, and I'm going to feed them styrofoam. And then I'm going to use their poop as soil amendment. Just a little FYI.
All right, did the instruction book.
It's a bunch of pictures. Throw that down. Get into this. This is the interesting thing.
Well, it is interesting.
Now tell them about what type of chainsaw are you going to need for this. It's a biggie.
A portable sawmill. A 24-inch, 36-inch, or 48-inch. So that means I'll get a bigger chainsaw.
Oh, he's so excited. I thought you said you had a chainsaw for
I
this.
got one, but I ain't got one big enough for 48.
Stephen Ray, you told me when I
that means I
ordered
get to
this.
get a bigger one.
Y'all, I tell you what, did she get you earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
I thought I heard you yell. I was like, the cat got him.
They even sent gloves.
What are those supposed to help you do? Not cut your fingers off?
I guess.
Okay, so you get gloves with your portable chainsaw. And this was, how much it was on sale, Stephen? Did we pay $170?
170, I think.
It was like $170. So not too bad, you guys. Not too bad. But, 2 roosters? I know you thought you was going to get them.
Alright.
We got this mainly because we always have trees come down with hurricanes. So we didn't have a hurricane this year, but we'll get one next year, probably get 3. And it'd be nice to be able to mill up a few pieces of wood we need around here and save money long term from having to go purchase them. Yeah, Steven said y'all have a lot of trees down, huh? Yeah.
And it's good pine.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We'll learn, but having these little gadgets around a homestead are almost, God, it's just
It's a
needed.
necessity just to keep you from going to spin.
Yeah, and
An
our
arm and a
thing.
leg, because
That's right.
the wood is so freaking high.
And you
Even
get
though the
your
price,
money back out of that.
Yeah.
you'll get your money back eventually. Definitely after you learn how to use it.
Well, and this is y'all's winter fun. So when it's too cold to do anything else, y'all can come out here in the shop and play in the shop with all the gadgets.
That's the gauge. If I want a 4-inch thick, I can do 13-inch thick.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, goodness, this thing got more tape on it than anything.
I haven't figured out any kind of insects that'll eat bubble wrap yet.
Part of the other, that's the other gauge.
I know you're excited about your sawmill, but I think I'm more excited about my
Oh, you're always excited about your stuff more than my stuff.
Oh, that's not okay to say. Your stuff is my stuff. That's the glory of being married.
You should
Hey,
never
this is a community
use it.
property state, Bryn. Just so you know. I will never use that. You're right. And I will use the mill. Some.
No, it don't.
Oh God, you know they do. It hasn't stopped drizzling for 2 days straight. Now what's that?
It's gonna be the handle.
Okay.
See?
You're like a little kid. I knew you were gonna start getting excited. He didn't even want to take mine out of the box.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's over here unwrapping everything for his.
You don't want to tell me to unwrap it.
Well, you need to show everybody what you got, because people are considering these
Well,
types of
You would almost
things
need to
for
go
their
ahead-
homesteads.
Go ahead and pause it so I can put it together, because it'd be 2 hours before I get the thing all together.
Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll do a second video after you get it together for
Let
everyone.
me get it together, and I might go bring a saw home tomorrow. Well, no, I won't, because I'm gonna be in a band. But
You can bring it home Thursday, though. We can
Yeah.
do it this weekend. We'll go get some wood, and we'll get busy this weekend cutting some wood.
yeah,
That way we can finish his chair. Oh, wait, we got that brunch this weekend.
You
Y'all
got
don't
that-
forget.
you got that brunch.
Oh, you're so bad. So thank you guys so much for coming to do our unpacking. I've got a couple of small things in the house. Shh, you can come unpack with me. Don't tell the boys. So excited, you guys. Let's see what we got in here. I think I know. Oh, I don't have my little camera stand set up. I'm so sorry. The camera's moving around. Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It is. I haven't never owned cheesecloth in my life. I'm so excited. And this, oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Hold on. Also made in China. One-handed. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. My sweet Lord. This is like difficult to get into. I just want it. Just give it to me. So I bought me a homesteader's apron with pockets, you guys. Full length, so I can finally keep my clothes clean. Oh, and I just found this, you guys. So this is the ink. I'm waiting on the pen. We're going to start tattooing the rabbit ears. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with Steven and I today. So I want you guys to remember something. We had a subscriber make a comment. I never had money for electric fence. Well, honey, neither did I. I worked 3 years homesteading without a pistol and mortar, without an apron, without cheesecloth, ever, not once, because I never had the money. Doesn't mean you won't have it in the future. And if you work hard, I'm giving you my word, stay out of debt. When the time is right, when you need it most, God will make a way for you to get it. We have waited 3 years for a portable sawmill, chainsaw mill, 3 years for an electric fence. So don't rain on my parade. We worked hard to earn this and to get this and to make videos for people to learn how to use them. If we would have got all this 3 years ago, it had got shoved in the shop and we would have never used it because we weren't sure where we were going or what our face of our farmstead was going to look like. But now we have a plan and we have worked honestly, truthfully, and debt-free towards that plan for 3 long years. So here's my prayer for you. One day when you're ready for it and you didn't despise the small things, God will make a way for you too. So God bless you. Please like, comment, and subscribe.